Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Baseball Sports Network. We're coming to you live from Aquatic Ballpark. We're about to have the official introductions of the teams here in the Intermediate League State Championships. It is the Ryde Hawks, who have a 4-0 record, taking on Hills, who have a 2-win and 2-loss record. Bear with us while we have the players introduced and the national anthem before the start of this game. And it's going to be a very interesting clash, given they have already met a couple of times so far over the weekend. We'll be back very shortly with the announcement of the starting teams. a brilliant rendition of the national anthem there by Callum Haynes from the Ryde Baseball Club. And we have the plate meeting underway at the moment, so we're not too far away. We will bring you the lineups for both of these teams. And batting first today will be the 2-win, 2-loss Hills side. Leading off will be the catcher, Ryan Mercer. Kobe Cuthbert is at first base. Chris Morgan is the pitcher. Lucas Cedar in right field. Callan Murray in centre field. Daniel Cloran at third base. Harrison Parcells at shortstop. Bailey Richards at second base. And Leo Turco is in left field. And that lineup brought to you by the Ralliers group for all of your rail glider and inclination leads. Contact the Ralliers group. And the home side 4-0 Ryde Hawks. Leading off will be Beckett Langdon. Ashton Kennedy is the catcher. Ryan Chow is the shortstop. Akira Bastianen is the centre fielder. Matthew Nuttall is in right field. Frank Clark will get the assignment on the mound to start this one today. Kai Stacey is in left field. Nate Davidson at first base. And Cameron Howay is the 9-hole hitter. He's at second base. And the home team lineup brought to you by Kennards Hire. Make your job easy for all your hire needs. Head to Kennards. So umpires and coaches just at the home plate discussing the ground rules, making sure they know what's happening. It's the first time for these two teams on the main diamond. They have been playing over on Diamond 3 for the last couple of days. And they get the privilege of playing here. The main diamond here at Aquatic Ballpark. So Ryan Mercer will lead things off here for the Ryde Hawks in the top of the first inning. That's called strike one. Umpires for this one, Brandon Lee behind the plate, calling balls and strikes, and Alex Cursion will be in the field. That's going to be hit to the third baseman, who makes a nice clean play. Emails the throw, and it's going to go. It's going to get to the fence, and he's going to move up to 2. Good. And it's going to be an error to start this game. So Kobe Cuthbert takes strike one. Goes straight back up the middle. And it's going to be a catch, and there's runner all he has to do is go back to second base. And it's going to be out at 3. Does drop the ball. Just see what happened. Bit of confusion as to what's happened here. Keep an eye on it. I thought the field umpire said out, meaning it was a catch, but the Hills runner has stayed at first. So we'll just see what happens. All Ryan Mercer had to do was go back to second base. So it is out over at first base, and I think we're going to have an appeal play once the umpire calls play. We're potentially going to have an appeal play at second base. Going to step off. He's going to throw it over second base, and there is the second out. So the leadoff hitter, Ryan Mercer, was tagged out at first. At third base, but the third baseman dropped the ball, meaning it was safe. But as it was a line drive caught by the shortstop, Ryan Mercer needed to go back to second base, and he's going to be the second out here. So 2 outs now for the Ryde Hawks. Good understanding of what happened there by the Ryde side. And the umpire is just going to confirm with the scorers as to what has happened. As everyone seemed confused except for myself and the Ryde side. They knew what was going on. It's going to be Kobe Cuthbert out on the line drive. Caught by the shortstop Ryan Chow. And then Ryan Mercer out at second on the appeal plate. So 2 out. And Chris Morgan to bat. Big swing and miss by Morgan for strike one. That's down on the outside corner for strike 2. So 2 quick strikes to start the third batter. Ryde looking for a quick inning. Quick inning early runs this game, playing to 6 innings. No time limit. We play to a result. That one ripped into left field. Only as far as the left fielder out there. Kai Stacey makes the catch over in left field. That's the third out of the top of the first. And we'll head to the break. Both teams yet to score. And then, yeah, that one. Intermediate. So, bottom of the first inning here, and it's Beckett Langdon to lead things off. And the first pitch from Chris Morgan is in the dirt and past the catcher Ryan Mercer. 1 ball, no strikes for Langdon. Pitch missing down for ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. On the outside corner for strike 1. And a very good afternoon to everyone watching online. Feel free to send us some shout outs. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're going for. If you've got any questions, send them through. We'll try and get them answered for you. We're generally pretty good at having answers to questions. That ball's going to be in the dirt for ball 4. So Ryde with the lead-off walk to start this one. That one fouled off, out of play. No balls and 2 strikes for Ashton Kennedy. Another one out of play. 0-2 still. So just the 3 teams in the state championships in the intermediate league division. 13 in total in the junior league. And a good battle here by Langdon. Another pitch fouled off. Batting from the left side of the box. And Ryde 15-14 on day 1 over Hills before beating Manly 21-1. And then yesterday won 11-6 over Hills and beat Manly 17-2 for their 4 wins. And ball down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Langdon. Ashton Langdon. Pulls that one up the first base side, but found out of play. Can remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ashton Langdon making the Hills pitcher work hard before he's out. Takes off. Ball punched into centre field over the head of the shortstop. Ashton Kennedy, the hitter. And he's a ball with a single. Beckett Kennedy going first to third on contact. Slides into third base. And Ryde have runners on the corners with only 1 out. Ashton Kennedy picking up the first hit of this ball game. And it brings up Akira Bastion and Ryan Chow, the shortstop. Second pitch is up for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the shortstop Ryan Chow. Can follow along all the stats from this tournament and the Junior League tournament on Game Changer. Punch pulled into left field, just getting down in front of Leo Turco there. And Ryan Chow drives in both Beckett Langdon and Ashton Kennedy for the first runs of this ball game. And it's an early 2-0 lead for the Ryde Hawks. This game, 6-inning game. Mercy rule after 4 for a 10-run lead. 15 runs, it'll be over in 3. Check over at first. Kira Bastionen, the centre fielder, now hitting for the Ryde Hawks. Stolen base by Chow. Looks like he got the ball. Nice grab by the shortstop, Harrison Parcell. And Justin Chow is caught stealing over at second base. Great throw by Ryan Mercer, the catcher. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the first. One ball, 1 strike for Bastionen. That ball popped up, middle of the infield, right side, first baseman Kobe Cuthbert is underneath it. He makes the catch. Second out here in the bottom of the first. Matthew Nuttall now batting with 2 out for the Hawks. Pitch down and away. He has appeared in all 4 games, as you have to do in this tournament. He is 6 for 8 outside corner. 4 strike 1. Has 5 singles and a double. Knocked in 3. Scored all 8 times. So scored 8 times in his 10 plate appearances, reaching on a couple of walks and struck out twice. So a ball and 2 strikes now for Matt Nuttall. Was pitched there by Chris Morgan, just getting a little bit away from him, but still in the driver's seat. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Matt Nuttall goes down on strikes, but it's Ryde who strike first here in the bottom of the first inning. They're going to lead from the front. It's 2-0 to Ryde on the Procar Automotive scoreboard. So Lucas Sett is going to lead off for the Ryde Hawks here in the bottom of the top of the second inning. First pitch is going to be down and away for ball 1 for Lucas Sett up. Frank Clark just having a little bit of trouble finding the zone to start this inning. And that one also missing. So 3-0 here for Lucas Sett up. Looking to find the reply to the couple of runs that Ryde scored in the bottom of the first. And it will be a 4-pitch walk. So getting the job there to start this one. We look at the Hills record for the weekend, 22-5 victory over Manly on Saturday before going down 15-14 to Ryde. And then again 11-6 yesterday morning going down to Ryde, and then Hills getting the better of Manly 14-1. So 2 win, 2 losses. That pitch hit straight back to the pitcher. Picks it up, bobbles it, can't make the throw. And Hills here have 2 runners on. That was Kaylin Murray getting that one in play. Probably an error charge to Frank Clark. So Daniel Cloran will bat here for Hills. 2 runners on, nobody out. Pops that one up into the sky over the back net and into the car park. Strike 1. Almost took out the helicopter who just flew past Aquatic Ballpark. Shout out to Mark Kelly driving back to Sydney. Make sure you've got your eyes on the road and your ears on the game. Assuming you're driving, of course. And the Kelly family driving back. Drive safely. Big shout out to Matt Jeeves watching online. That pitch on the outside corner for 2 strikes. So it looks like Clark's found his zone now. Andy from Annangrove wants to know if it's Joe, the cameraman from the Blue Sox, behind the lens today. Joe, I don't know what game you're watching, but it's a million times better than what we saw over there this season. Clark looking to get the out, and he does on the outside corner. Cloran goes down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the second. Harrison Parcell now will bat, 1 out. 2 runners on. Looking to move the runners over. Setter starts. He's at second. Taylor Murray at first base. Runners take off, pick off over to second base. And it's a stolen base there by Lucas Setter. Got the timing on Frank Clark, the pitcher, and stole the base. So that runner now 90 feet away. Check over at first. Down there dirty over at first. Kayla Murray. I'll check over at first. Frank Clark wants to keep Murray close over at first. Harrison Parcell looking to drop. Two quick strikes here for Frank. Frank Clark, he's 2 out. Looking to get this 3rd out and finish off this inning. End of the threat. He'll threaten to score. And in there for strike 3. So Hills get a couple on but can't do anything with them. And it's back-to-back strikeouts for Frank Clark to finish the top of the second inning. So we'll be back with the bottom half of this inning when we return. Looking to start this one off. Rips that one into left field. Long run for the left fielder. Down the line, picks it up. Little bit of a bottle. Allow Frank to turn around the corner and look at second base, but he doesn't. And he stays at first. Bit sloppy by the hillside there. Ball coming back in. It's a lead-off single for the Ryde Hawks. Frank Clark getting the job done both on the mound and now with the bat. He's aboard. And Ryde have their first base runner here in the bottom of the second inning. Check over at first. Ball gets away from the first baseman. And Frank Clark will move up second on the error. And the new pitcher for the Hillside is Kobe Cuthbert. So Christopher Morgan is done. 1 inning pitch for him, 23 pitches, 56% strike rate. 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Over a third, just in time on the base is Frank Clark. Moves up on the wild pitch. So another one there for Ryde in scoring position. Two 2-0 here. Kai Stacey punches that one left side. Left fielder can't get under it, comes in for it, but it gets underneath his glove. It's going to roll all the way to the cones. The centre fielder gets over and picks it up. Kayla Murray doing the clean-up work behind Leo Turco there in left field. And it's another base hit for the Ryde Hawks side. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. Special pinch runner. It's going to be Oren Burge to go and pinch run over at second base. Kai Stacey is at first, and Nate Dawson now is the hitter. Showing bunt. Drops down the bunt, but it pops up out of play and foul. So Cameron Holloway fouling that one off. 1 ball and 2 strikes now for the Ryde second baseman, looking to drive in another run. Swings and misses at that one. Can't make contact. 1 and 2 now the count. Punches that one into right centre field. Birch comes around the corner at third and scores. And it's an RBI single there for Cameron Holloway. Another run on the board for this Hawks side. And it's now 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. And it is going to turn the lineup over for Beckett Langdon. Check over it first. Put in there. Second at bat here for Langdon. Scored the first run of the game. Holloway moving up to second on the wild pitch. Had a look at third when it's a little bit down the line, but good recovery by Ryan Mercer. Got the ball back up and over to his third baseman, Daniel Cloran. Time to prevent the advance. And pitches up for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes now. Just missing there, ball 3. 3-0 now for Beckett Langdon. And it will be ball 4. So Ryde will have runners on first and second with 1 out. And I'll bring up Ashton Kennedy, who has a hit today already. Check over at second. Back in time is Beckett Langdon. Sorry, not Beckett Langdon. It's Cam Holloway. Beckett Langdon's at first. In the outside corner. Punch to the second baseman, but it's going to be a double play as Cam Holloway didn't freeze on the line drive. But it's another pair of runs for the Ryde Hawks, and on the Proco Automatic scoreboard after 2 innings in this Intermediate League State Championship final, it's Ryde Hawks 4, Hills 0. So top of the third here, Hills staring down the barrel of a 4-0 deficit early in this one. Hit to the shortstop, picks it up, throws it across the diamond. And a nice play there by Ryan Chow to get the first out. Great pitch efficiency by Frank Clark. One pitch, one out. And that is the completion of Hill's first turn through the lineup with Leo Turco, the 9-hole hitter, finally getting in at bat. And we'll go back to the top to the catcher, Ryan Mercer. Strike one for Ryan Mercer. Down and away in the dirt. Check swing up to first, but said no swing by Alex Kurjan. Great display of young umpiring here at these state championships. And great to see so many experienced mentors helping them out during the weekend as well. Great job by Matt Wagner and his crew. Two balls, one strike for Ryan Mercer. Punched high to the sky. Chance for the first baseman if he can get over there, but the ball getting to the fence before he does. So it'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's been a very busy weekend for the Manly Eagles Baseball Club, hosts of this Intermediate and Junior League State Championships. Canteen has been non-stop, and the grounds crew have done a magnificent job with these grounds. As Ryan Mercer goes down on strikes, so 2 away here, and the grounds crew have done that good a job on these grounds. They've already taken down all of the fences on the diamonds 2 and 3. And it won't be too long before they're sitting back with their feet up in the clubhouse, enjoying a hard-earned refreshment. But we have a ball game and a half to get through yet, and it's Kobe Cuthbert taking strike one from Frank Clark. And Frank Clark is on fire. Another couple of quick strikes here. He's 1 strike away from ending his top of the third inning. Cuthbert punches that one to the third baseman. He's going to have a big play. Slow roller over to first base and in time. Great play there by Beckett. Langdon gets the third out of the inning. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. When we return, Ryde leading it 4-0. Ryan Chow to lead things off for the Ryde Hawks here in the bottom of the third inning. Shows bunt, takes it away, and that pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike for Ryan Chow. Bit high. 2 and 1. Punches that one, but to the shortstop. Strong throw over to first base, not in time. Not a bad play there by Harrison Parcell, but not Kobe Cuss, but it's Chris Morgan over there who couldn't quite make the pick. And that's the first runner on. Pulls that ball into their field, but a nice catch out there by Leo Turco. Hit straight at him. Couple steps in, makes the grab. That's going to be the first out, and we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Liam Warren. As far as I'm aware, to Andy from Adam Grove, no third place playoff. I think Hills and Manly were happy to call that one a draw and go home early and jump in a Radox bath and look forward to the upcoming winter season, whether it's baseball, football, soccer. So Liam Warren, the batter now, batting in place of Liam Nuttall. Hit to the third baseman, picks it up, but boots it. Can't get a handle on it, and Warren will get aboard. So runners on first and second for Ryde. And it's going to be the pitcher, Frank Clark. And this one straight up the middle to the shortstop, who flips to 2 for 1, but can't get the turn over to first. And Ryan Chow comes all the way around third base and scores for the Hawks to extend their lead out to 5-0. Big swing and miss by Oren Birch. He's having his first at-bat since coming in as a pinch runner for Kai Stacey in the previous inning. He came in and scored. That pitch is up for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. First pitcher, Christopher Morgan, is down for ball one. Top of the fourth here in this Intermediate League State Championship Final. Inside for ball two, Ryan Clark out for his fourth inning of work.
Alright, let's just slow down here.
Nice set of wheels there shown by Lucas Traddles to get up to first base, leading things off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. (5-0) Ryde to lead this in the bottom of the fourth. Lucas Traddles aboard, pinch hitting in this one. Of course, every player needing to get a plate appearance and time in the field. Shows bunt, drops it down, but foul and nicely knocked down by the catcher, Ryan Mercer. No balls, 2 strikes. And fouls that one off to the screen. Count remain. Oh, sorry, count goes to 1 and 2. Pops that one up, right side, second baseman running over for it. Can't get a glove on it. Traddles moves up to second base. Archie Carter with a single. Pop fly single over behind first base. He gets himself aboard and it's back to the top of the lineup. And it's going to be Beckett Langdon for the third time today. Over 0, 1 run scored, 2 walks. Drops off a little bunt up the first base line. Stays out of the way of it's picked up fair, and it's loaded bases for the Ryde Hawks with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Looking to put an exclamation point on this game and finish things up early. We do have the Junior League Championship Final coming up at 6 p.m. And Ashton Kennedy now. He takes the first strike from Kobe Cuthbert. Kobe in his third inning of work. 2 innings for 46 pitches, 61% strikes. It's a very good strike rate. Lifts that high, right field. Right fielder moving underneath it. Makes a catch on the back of the infield dirt. And Lucas Seta, that is out there making the catch for the first out. Of course, this game being played on the main diamond, so everything's just a little bit skew-if with the smaller base distances, only 70 feet. And that is all and done for Kobe Cuthbert. His afternoon, his tournament is done. And it's a pretty decent outing for him. 2 1/3 inning work. He does lead the loaded bases. He will be responsible for the runners that are on base. We will wait and see who this new pitcher is. Number 18 doesn't appear. Oh, no, there he is, Kalen Murray. So Kalen Murray re-entering. Re-entering the game and coming to the mound. He's going to be charged with getting the next 2 outs and hopefully for his Hills side not conceding any further runs. But it is the very dangerous Ryan Chow, who is 1 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. He'll be looking to add to that tally. He's going to be the first assignment. Big thank you to a very generous sponsor in Kennards Hire who have supplied a lot of equipment and has been used up here, including all the outfield fencing on the back diamonds. And that outfield fencing was taken down very quickly by Manly Eagles ground crew. Have done a great job here at Aquatic Ballpark this weekend. And all started on Monday. And we are 10 or so innings away from putting these state championships, the first of 3 state championship weeks coming up for Baseball New South Wales. The Senior League state championships will get underway at Blacktown International Sports Park next Thursday. And then the Little League state championships the following Thursday at Peter Van Hesselt Park. And that pitch to Ryan Chow is down for ball 1. So Kobe Cuthbert has gone back to first base. Callum Murray has come to the mound. Pitch down to the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes for Ryan Chow. 1 pitch away from walking in, a 6th run for the Ryde Hawks. And it is ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to start his assignment on the mound. Ryan Chow will move up to first. Lucas Traddles will come in to score, and it's now 6-0 for the Ryde Hawks. Kira Bastion are now the hitter for Ryde. Callum Murray just struggling to find the zone, or he does find it there with the strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Bastionen. That one getting away for ball 2. Two balls and a strike for Bastionen. And there again, Murray finding his zone now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes rather. Looking to get a very important second out here. Misses up a little bit high. Good zone. Umpire Lee has been calling them high. So, payoff pitch here for Kalen Murray. And punched into right field by Bastion. Cleaned up over there by Morgan. Fires it into his cutoff man. And it's another 2 RBIs for Akira Bastion. His first hit of the afternoon. He gets himself a pair of ribbies. And it's now 8-0 for Ryde. Liam Warren will get his second appearance in the batter's box. Basham moves up. Straight back to the pitcher. Caleb Murray doesn't check the runner coming home. So it will be another run. Was too quick to turn around and fire to first base. He does get the out. Does retire Liam Warren. But Ryan Chow comes in to score. Akira Basham, who's moved up to second. He moves over to third base. And Ryde now 1 run away from Mercy Rule territory. (9-0) now to the Hawks. On the ground to the third baseman. Picks up, fires across the diamond, gets it in time. Third out of the inning. But it's another four runs for the Ryde Hawks. They extend their lead to 9-0 over the Hills after 4 innings on the Proco Automotive scoreboard. So plenty of work for Hills to do here. They trail 9-0 in the top of the 5th. And it could be the final inning if Ryde are able to put up a 0 in the top and then score 1 in the bottom. Frank Clark back out for his 5th inning, looking for the complete game shutout. That was his 52nd pitch. And he's thrown 69% of them for strikes. He struck out 6 and walked 1. He's looking to finish this one off. Hills, no runs, no hits, 4 errors. Ryde, 9 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. Fouls that one off. Number 42, it's Ryan Fletcher getting his first at bat. He was defensive replacement a couple of innings ago. Only 2 on the bench for Hills in this championship final. So 0-2 here for Riley Fletcher. And swings at the high fastball from Ryan Clark. That's punch out number 7 for him. And it'll be Harrison Parcell. Takes first strike up in the zone. Half swing at that one, but it's caught a strike by Brandon Lee, calling balls and strikes. He's done a great job this afternoon in this one. Frank Clark can't get that one for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Clark's faced 15 batters and he's thrown 11 first pitch strikes. Perfect strike rate, that one. In there for strike 3. Late call by Brandon Lee, but he calls it strike 3, and that's 2 away here in the top of the 5th. And Bailey Richards will be the last hope in this inning. Try to extend things. Get himself aboard. Extend this inning for the Hills side. Swing and a miss. So 2 quick strikes for Frank Clark. 1 more. And he will have 5 innings of shutout baseball to his name. Fouls that one off. Bailey Richards, 1 more chance to get the first hit of this ball game for the Hills club. Another foul off. So another foul there off the batter, Richards. Clark looking for the strikeout or the 3rd out. Richards fighting all the way to the end. Five for 12 for Richards on the tournament. 5 runs scored. Looking to get himself on board. No balls, 2 strikes. Frank Clark looking for out number 3 in this 5th inning. Curveball missing upstairs. Not breaking down in the zone. 1 and 2 now for Richards. Really good at bat. Quality at bat for Richards. Pitch missing up and in. Frank Clark's pitch count just reaching the mid-60s now. Hits that one on the ground, up the line, just foul. Almost got the first hit for Hills, but it just goes foul. We'll get to see another pitch. Doesn't offer that curveball. That's a very good take. He works the count full, 3-2. Comes back from 0-2, fouls off 3 pitches, 3 consecutive pitches, and then is able to show enough patience at the plate to draw the count full. Fouls off another one. Definitely not going down without a fight is Richards. In there for strike 3. Just can't fight off the last pitch. And it's 5 complete innings for Frank Clark. No hits, 8 strikeouts and 1 walk. And Ryde are 1 run away from taking out this Intermediate League Championship and booking their tickets to the national title. So as we head to the bottom of the 5th, Ryde 9, Hills 0. Changed that too early. So amateur. So Callum Murray back out on the mound, looking to send this game into a 6th inning, looking for a 1-2-3 inning as Kai Stacey swings and misses that first pitch he sees. Re-entering the ball game after Oren Birch pinch ran and then had another at-bat in his place. Fouls that one off over behind the Ryde dugout up along third base. Quickly behind now 0-2. And swing in the dirt. And Ryan Mercer completes the strikeout, throwing it up to Kobe Cuthbert at first base for the first out. And it'll be Lucas Traddles who led off the last inning and came around to score. Showed plenty of speed to get up the first baseline on a little infield single.
Guys, let's just sit around some water.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike for Lucas Traddles. Outside corner for strike 2. 1 and 2 now for Traddles. Kayla Murray doing a really good job. Looking for the strike 3 here. Curveball just up. A little bit high. Right idea. Traddles was backing away. Got it to drop in. Just didn't drop in enough into the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down in the dirt for ball 3. Traddles working the count full now. 3 and 2. Oh, correction. 2 and 2. Strike 3. Drop third strike. Out on the tag. And that'll be the second out. So 2 strikeouts for Kaylin Murray. It's going to be a re-entry. So Archie Carter will come out of the game and Cam Howay will get his second at bat. Looking for his second hit of the ball game. Kaylin Murray looking for his third out to send these to a 6th inning. And that's down for a ball. Two balls and no strikes now. Murray punching that one in there. Cam Howay, 2 balls and 1 strike. And punched up third baseline as 2 balls get thrown in there. My apologies to Kyan Murray. It was written Kalen on the lineup that we were given. So Kyan Murray doing an excellent job on the mound for Hills in this inning. Just getting away from the catcher, Mercer. We'll fill the count up at 3 and 2. Kyan Murray with 2 quick outs in this bottom of the 5th. Ryde with the 9-0 lead. And just over the glove of Murray. But a nice play by the second baseman, Bailey Richards. Gets it over to Kobe Cuthbert at first base. And it is the first 1-2-3 inning of the afternoon for the Hillside. And after 5 complete innings on the Procar Automotive scoreboard, it's the Ryde Hawks 9, Hills 0.
Not many people watching.
Sean McDonald now leading things off for the Hillside. Looking for their first hit, looking for their first run. And Sean McDonald, who was a defensive change a couple of innings ago, swings and misses at Frank Clark back out for inning number 6. These two teams will head to Mildura next month to contest the national championships. Fouls that one off. Count remains 0-2. We think we have solved the Callan Murray pronunciation. I always do my best to pronounce the names right, given the surname that I do possess. A lot of people do struggle as Sean McDonald goes down on strikes at strikeout number 10 for Frank Clark. Back to the top of the lineup with one out. Ryan Mercer takes the first pitch down for ball 1.
Hey guys. Hey, come on. Run away. Let's watch these guys, please.
Ryan Mercer punches that one. That's going to be the no-hitter over. Ryan Mercer, just a little check swing, and it gets over the infield just in front of the centre fielder out there, Akira Bastianen. Just couldn't get it, and the no-hitter is broken up here in the top of the 6th inning. Good battle there by Ryan Mercer. Got himself into a hitting count and popped it over the infield. And Kobe Cuthbert takes strike 1 from Frank Clark. Hello to Minnie Blake, whose cousin is playing for Hills in this game. And Cheryl Austin, proud nana, encouraging Hills to keep fighting hard, which is what they are definitely doing. Kobe Cuthbert taking strike 2 on the inside corner. Cuthbert behind now 0-2. Just missing outside. I've just received the lineup for Ryde in the Junior League gold medal game. Both teams just going through their final warm-ups before that one. We'll bring you that game from around 6 o'clock with the opening ceremony and pre-game formalities to happen as well. Count remains 1-2 here for Kobe Cuthbert. Steps off the back. 77 pitches now for Frank Clark. Curveball on the outside corner, fouled off by Cuthbert. So 1-2 again for Cuthbert. Ground ball to the second baseman. Little aquatic hop getting the better of him over there. In betweener. Has haunted many an experienced infielder in the past here at Aquatic Ballpark. And this time it ties up Cam Howay at second base. See how the score is recorded. It is down there as an error. So runners on first and second now for Hills. Still looking for their first run. They've got the first hit of their game. Now they're looking for a run. Potential to send this one into the seventh. Frank Clark just over 80 pitches now. That was pitch 82, 73% strike rate. As Christopher Morgan swings and misses at that one. One ball, one strike for Morgan. And that one hit high and hard, but only as far as the left fielder out there in Matthew Nuttall, who's back into this game in left field. A great rip by Chris Morgan, but didn't quite get enough of it. I thought for a minute the cones out there in left field might have been under threat, but Nuttall was underneath it for the second out. Frank Clark now looking to finish this inning off. Ball in the outside corner. He's got 9 pitches left. Two and 0 now to the batter, Lucas Setter. Has the one walk that Frank Clark has given up. Swings, misses that one, big hack. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the sun starts to set, temperature starts to drop, and I haven't brought a jumper with me. Frank Clark, curveball, too high. 3-1 now the count. Setter looking for ball 4. Clark looking for an out. The third out of the 6th inning. And to keep Hills scoreless. And on the check swing, they asked the question, but it will be ball 4. Just confirming, yes, it is. So, for the first time today, Hills will load the bases, and we'll have a quick visit from the Ryde manager. He's coming out, just checking to see how many he's got left. 86 pitches, so potentially his last batter. Frank Clark wants to make it his last one with an out. It'll be Callan Murray to hopefully extend it. And we are going to have that visit from the Ryde manager, so while we do, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the rest of this top of the 6th. All right, Frank Clark ready to get this final out. We'll see if the words of wisdom from his manager can work here. Foul ball by Murray. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After this inning, guys, get our bags.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it off. Murray fighting to the death here.
Simi.
Much like Ryan Mercer did to break up the no-hitter. Ryan Mercer. Sorry. Callan Murray. Looking for a big 2-out hit. Get his team on the board. Swings and misses. Frank Clark gets it done. He now has 6 innings of shutout. Unfortunately, he did give up the lone hit. But it was a great piece of hitting by Ryan Mercer. So, as we head to the bottom of this 6th inning, the score is still Ryde 9, Hills 0. So it'll be Beckett Langdon to lead things off for the Ryde Hawks. It's definitely getting a bit Dennis Lilly here, Lenny from Longreef. Cullen Murray doing a great job out on the mound. Looking for another 1-2-3 inning, much like his previous one. Curveball in. Langdon jumping out of the way of that one, but it's ball 1. Hills are certainly doing a great effort, Haley Walker. They're fighting tough here. Not going down without a fight. 2 balls, no strikes. Outside corner for strike 1. In on the hands, fouled off by Langdon. And Beckett Langdon punched out on strikes on the outside corner. And that is the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So one away. And it's going with the lefty, Ashton Kennedy, the bat. 4th appearance at the plate for him. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Down and in for ball 2. Sorry, ball 1 rather. A ball and a strike. First pitch was swung out by Kennedy. Swing and a miss. Big hack there for Kennedy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll have the Junior League Championship game scheduled for 6 o'clock, but will be about half an hour after the completion of this one. Maybe a little bit after 6. Give the grounds crew one last job to prepare the field and get the formal presentations for this intermediate championship game done. That pitch popped up to the shortstop, diving catch for good measure by Harrison Parcell at shortstop, and that's another 2 outs for Kyan Murray. Has now retired his last 6 hitters. Ryan Chow will bat now 1 for 2 with a walk and 3 RBIs. And pitches up for ball 1. Kyan Murray looking for another 1-2-3 inning. Chow fouling that one in between his legs. One and one now for Chow. Inside for strike 2. Nice location there by Murray. Ryde have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. If they do go to the 7th, which looks rather likely at the moment. Chow down 1 and 2. Punches the ball right side to Richards, who picks it up, throws it over to first, and Kyan Murray has retired 7 in a row. And after 6 complete, we are going to play the final inning here in the 7th. We may only get 3 outs as Ryde do enjoy the 9-0 lead as we head to the 7th inning. So Hills have one more chance to score their first run in this ball game. Ryan Clark will get to see one more batter. He finished the previous inning on 94 pitches, and he will finish on 95 with that pitch straight back to him. And get ready for a huge round of applause here, ladies and gentlemen, because Ryan Clark has thrown 6 1/3 innings for exactly 95 pitches, which is his limit. So make sure you send him a huge congratulations. It's a huge effort by this young pitcher on the mound. 6 1/3 innings. His manager comes out to take the ball. 95 pitches on the dot. And that ball will be kept for memories for a very long time. One pitch, one out. And it will be Beckett Langdon to come to the mound for the Ryde Hawk side as they look to close this game out. Beckett Langdon will get a couple of moments to warm himself up. And Ryde are 2 outs away from taking out the intermediate state championships here at Aquatic Ballpark. It's been a beautiful weekend for baseball. The rain has stayed away. There was a forecast of some rain to come today earlier in the weekend, but very thankfully that forecast changed. We are not long away from getting our main game of the weekend started. Ryder 2 outs away from wrapping up this one before Ryde will come out and take on MacArthur in the Junior League State Championships.
Is it readable?
One ball, 2 strikes to the hitter in the box in the form of Harrison Parcell. Made a nice diving catch at shortstop in the bottom of the 6th inning. Frank Clark, 6 1/3 innings of work. Pop up right side. And caught there and falling onto his back is Nate Dawson. Nate Dawson moving over to first base. Frank Clark going over to third. And that's 2 away now for Ryde. It's been a very gallant effort by this Hills team. Bailey Richards will be the batter. Ball 2 to him. First outside, second one high from Langdon. 95 pitches on the dot for Frank Clark. 71% for strikes. As Richards swings and misses at that one. 15 of 24 first pitch strikes. 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, and the 1 solitary hit coming in the top of the 6th inning. And all zeros on the scoreboard for him and his Ryde Hawks. 2-1 to Richards. In there for strike 2. 1 strike away now for Ryde. Langdon kicks and delivers. Ground ball hit to Chow at shortstop. Long throw across the diamond to Dawson at first base. And the Ryde Hawks are your New South Wales intermediate champions. They defeat the Hills Club 9-0 in this intermediate championship game. A great job by the Ryde side and a great job by Frank Clark on the mound. A gallant effort by Hills, but just couldn't get enough hits in a row. And both of these teams will head to Majura next month to contest the Intermediate League National Championships. But the Ryde Hawks 9 have defeated Hills 0. Congratulations to Ryde. We will be back with the Junior League State Championships very soon, so stick around for that. But congratulations to Ryde as both teams come across home plate to shake hands. Ryde got the runs early, 2 in the first and the second, 1 in the third, 4 in the fifth. Hills fought back with zeros in the fifth and the sixth, courtesy of Callan Murray. But the story of the day was Frank Clark, 6 in the third innings of 1 hit ball, just missing the no-hitter. But congratulations to these teams, and we certainly wish them both the best of luck when they head to Majura to take on the best of the best across Australia. But for now, I'm Luke Eisenhower. Big thanks to Chris Hurley as the right side salute from atop the mound. We'll be back in about half an hour for the Junior League State Championship final.